You might think that getting up to pee 2, 3, or even 4 times a night is just a normal, unavoidable part of getting older. But that nightly disruption could be the very reason you're feeling tired during the day, struggling with brain fog, and not getting the deep, restorative rest your body desperately needs to stay strong and healthy. It seems like something we just have to accept, right? It's what our fathers went through, and it's what we're told is just a perk of hitting our 60s and beyond. But the truth is, while many men spend a fortune on supplements that often promise the world and deliver very little, your own kitchen likely holds the simple, powerful keys to calming your bladder and supporting your long-term prostate health. These aren't magic pills, but real, wholesome foods backed by solid science. In this video, I'll show you 5 amazing foods that can help you dramatically reduce those frustrating nighttime trips to the bathroom. And the number 1 food on our list doesn't just help with urinary flow, it also fights inflammation throughout your entire body and supports a healthy heart. So stay with me until the very end, because a peaceful night's sleep could be much closer than you think. And before we dive in, if you're ready to reclaim your sleep and your energy, please smash that like button right now. It truly helps our message reach more wonderful people like you. Also, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on our vital health tips, and drop a comment below telling us where you're watching from. I absolutely love connecting with our global family. Let's start with food number 5, ground flaxseed, your natural hormone balancer. This might be a new one for some of you, but flaxseed is a tiny powerhouse when it comes to men's health. While other foods on our list work by fighting inflammation or improving flow, flaxseed has a unique talent. It helps to manage the hormones that can cause the prostate to grow larger over time, a condition many of us know as benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. The secret lies in special compounds found in flaxseed called lignans. Flaxseed contains up to 800 times more lignans than most other foods in the plant kingdom. So how do these lignans work? Think of your body as having certain hormones, like testosterone. A byproduct of testosterone, called dihydrotestosterone or DHT, is a major player in prostate growth. You can think of DHT as a key that's a little too effective at turning on the growth switch in your prostate cells. Lignans act like a gentle, natural gatekeeper. They can help to partially block the enzyme that converts testosterone into that more potent DHT. This doesn't shut down your hormones. It simply helps bring them into a healthier balance, reducing the constant signal for the prostate to enlarge. By doing this, it can ease the pressure on your urethra, the tube that urine passes through, which is the root cause of many urinary issues like a weak stream or feeling like you can't fully empty your bladder. And this isn't just a theory, the science is very encouraging. A 2013 study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food followed men with BPH. The group that added flaxseed to their diet for 4 months saw significant improvements in their urinary symptoms compared to the placebo group. They reported less difficulty, less frequency, and a better quality of life. This shows that a simple food can have a real measurable impact. So how do you use it? This part is critical. You must use ground flaxseed, sometimes called flax meal. Whole flax seeds will often pass right through your digestive system without being broken down, meaning you won't get any of the benefits. Your body can't access the good stuff inside that tough outer shell. You can buy it pre-ground or buy the whole seeds and grind them yourself in a coffee grinder. Aim for 1 to 2 tablespoons per day. The taste is mild and nutty, and it's incredibly easy to add to your routine. Sprinkle it over your morning oatmeal or cereal, mix it into yogurt, or blend it into a protein shake or smoothie. It's a simple step that directly targets one of the core mechanisms of prostate enlargement. Have you ever tried flaxseed before? I'm curious to know how you like to use it. Share your favorite way to eat it in the comments below. Alright, moving on to food number 4, cold water fish, your internal inflammation fighter. While flaxseed helps with the hormonal side of things, this next food tackles another major enemy of prostate health: chronic inflammation. Think of inflammation as a slow-burning fire inside your body. When your prostate is constantly inflamed, it can become swollen, tender, and irritated, which contributes heavily to urinary urgency and discomfort. Cold water fish like salmon, sardines, and trout are your best allies in putting out this fire. Their secret weapon is omega-3 fatty acids, specifically two types called EPA and DHA. Our modern diets are often overloaded with other types of fats, called omega-6s, which can actually promote inflammation. Omega-3s do the exact opposite. They are powerful anti-inflammatory agents. They work at a cellular level to calm down the inflammatory processes that can run rampant in the body, especially as we age. For your prostate, this means less swelling and irritation. Reducing that inflammation can help relax the area around the bladder and urethra, leading to fewer sudden urges to go and a more comfortable urinary experience. The evidence for omega-3s is compelling. A large-scale study published in the American Journal of Epidemiology looked at the diets of thousands of men. It found that men who regularly consumed fish rich in these healthy omega-3 fats had a significantly lower risk of developing advanced prostate issues. It's a clear indicator that what we eat has a direct protective effect. The researchers pointed to the anti-inflammatory nature of these fats as the key reason for this benefit. It's not just about the prostate either. These same omega-3s are famous for protecting your heart, keeping your blood vessels clear, and even supporting brain health. So, you're getting a whole body benefit. Making this a part of your life is simple and delicious. Aim for at least 2 servings of cold water fish per week. A serving is about 3 to 4 ounces, or roughly the size of a deck of cards. The key is how you prepare it. Baking, grilling, or steaming are the best methods to preserve the delicate omega-3s. Frying the fish, especially in unhealthy oils, can negate the benefits. For the best quality, look for wild-caught salmon. Canned sardines are another fantastic, inexpensive, and convenient option. They are packed with omega-3s and are low on the food chain, meaning they have very low levels of mercury. Trout is another excellent choice. Now for food number 3, pistachios, your beta-sitosterol allies. This one might surprise you. We often think of nuts as a simple snack, but pistachios contain a secret ingredient that is a superstar for urinary health. This food is for any man who is frustrated by a weak stream, stopping and starting, or that annoying feeling that you still have to go even after you just went. The magic component here is a plant compound called beta-sitosterol. This is a type of plant sterol that is structurally similar to cholesterol. Beta-sitosterol is so effective that it's often extracted and used as the primary ingredient in many popular prostate health supplements. But you can get it directly from a natural, delicious source. So, how does it work? To understand, imagine the tube leading from your bladder is like a garden hose. When the prostate is enlarged, it's like someone is gently squeezing that hose, reducing the flow to a trickle. Beta-sitosterol works by helping to improve this flow. While it doesn't shrink the prostate, it appears to help relax the muscle tissue and reduce the inflammation in the area, effectively lessening that squeeze on the hose. The result is a stronger, more consistent stream and the ability to empty your bladder more completely. This is a game changer for reducing nighttime frequency, because if you can fully empty your bladder before bed, it will take much longer to fill up again. The scientific community has taken a close look at beta-sitosterol for years. A landmark review of multiple studies published in the Cochrane database of systematic reviews analyzed data from hundreds of men with BPH. The conclusion was clear. Men taking beta-sitosterol experienced significant improvements in urinary flow rates and a reduction in the amount of urine left in the bladder after urination. They were getting more out with less effort. Getting this compound from pistachios is a great way to incorporate it naturally into your diet, along with the healthy fats, fiber, and protein that pistachios also provide. Here's how to enjoy them for maximum benefit. A small handful, which is about 1 ounce or roughly 49 kernels, is a perfect serving size. You can have this as a snack a few times a week. One very important tip: choose raw or dry roasted, unsalted pistachios. The heavily salted versions can contribute to high blood pressure and water retention, which would be counterproductive to our goal. They make a fantastic afternoon snack that can help you avoid unhealthy chips or sweets while actively supporting your prostate. Coming in at number 2, cranberries, your urinary tract guardians. Many of us have heard that cranberries are good for urinary health, but it's often associated with women and urinary tract infections. However, the benefits are absolutely crucial for men too, especially for maintaining a clean and healthy urinary system, which is vital when you're dealing with prostate issues. A slow or incomplete emptying of the bladder can create an environment where bacteria are more likely to thrive, leading to potential infections and further irritation. The power of cranberries comes from a unique type of antioxidant called A-type proanthocyanidins, or PACs for short. These PACs have a remarkable ability. Think of the walls of your urinary tract and bladder as being coated with a sticky surface, like flypaper. Unwanted bacteria, particularly E. coli, have tiny appendages that allow them to latch onto this surface, where they can multiply and cause problems. The PACs in cranberries work by making these walls incredibly slippery. They essentially form a non-stick coating, so when bacteria try to grab on, they can't get a grip and are simply flushed out of your system when you urinate. This is not about killing bacteria with an antibiotic. It's about physically preventing them from setting up camp in the first place. This protective mechanism is incredibly important for men over 60, as a urinary tract infection on top of existing BPH symptoms can be a serious and painful issue. And the science confirms this isn't just an old folk remedy. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition demonstrated that consuming cranberry products significantly reduced the incidence of UTIs. More specific to men, research has shown that cranberry can also improve overall urinary symptoms. A 2010 study in the British Journal of Nutrition found that men who consumed cranberry for 6 months reported improvements in their international prostate symptom score, showing better flow, less frequency, and a better quality of life. Now, this is the most important part. How you consume cranberries matters immensely. Most cranberry juice cocktails you see in the store are loaded with sugar and contain very little actual cranberry. These are not helpful and can actually make inflammation worse. You need to look for 100% pure, unsweetened cranberry juice. It will be very tart. So many people like to dilute a small amount, say 4 ounces, with an equal amount of water. Drinking a small glass of this a day can be very beneficial. An even easier and sugar-free alternative is to use a standardized cranberry powder or capsules. This gives you a concentrated dose of the beneficial PACs without any of the sugar or tartness of the juice. Before we get to our number 1 most powerful food, which you'll definitely want to hear about, let's quickly discuss something important. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but I'm a bit worried about some of these things. I've heard you have to be careful, and you are absolutely right to be cautious. Your health is the number 1 priority, so let's address a few key safety points. First, regarding cranberries. If you are taking a blood-thinning medication like warfarin, also known as Coumadin, you must speak with your doctor before you start regularly consuming cranberry products, especially concentrated ones. Cranberry can potentially enhance the effect of the medication, so it's something your doctor needs to be aware of to manage your dosage properly. Second, when you start adding ground flaxseed to your diet, start with a small amount, maybe just a teaspoon a day, and work your way up. It's very high in fiber, and your digestive system might need a little time to adjust. Because of that high fiber content, you must make sure you are drinking plenty of water throughout the day. This is crucial to prevent any digestive discomfort. Also, if you have a known condition that involves narrowing of your intestines or esophagus, it's best to check with your doctor before adding a high-fiber food like flaxseed. Third, with fish, the main concern for some people is mercury. This is a valid point. That's precisely why our recommendations focus on fish that are known to be lower in mercury. Wild-caught salmon, sardines, and trout are all excellent, safe choices. Larger, longer-living predatory fish like shark, swordfish, and king mackerel tend to have higher levels, so it's wise to limit those. And finally, a general and very important rule for everyone. These foods are for long-term support and maintenance of your health. They are not a treatment for acute problems. If you ever experience new or sudden symptoms like pain when you urinate, fever, chills, if you see blood in your urine, or, and this is a medical emergency, if you suddenly find that you cannot urinate at all, you must seek professional medical care immediately. Don't wait. Your doctor is your primary partner in your health. Okay, let's get to the one you've been waiting for. The number one food for prostate health is extra virgin olive oil, your default all-purpose fat. This might seem almost too simple, too basic to be number one, but its power lies in its profound system-wide benefits that go far beyond just one compound or one mechanism. Making high-quality extra virgin olive oil your primary source of fat is one of the single best things you can do for your prostate, your heart, your brain, and your overall longevity. It fights inflammation, provides healthy building blocks for your cells, and is the cornerstone of the world's healthiest diet. The benefits of extra virgin olive oil are twofold. First, it's a monounsaturated fat. This type of healthy fat helps to lower bad LDL cholesterol and is fantastic for your cardiovascular system. Why does that matter for your prostate? Because good blood flow is essential for the health of every single organ in your body, including the prostate. A healthy circulatory system can deliver vital nutrients and oxygen more efficiently and carry away waste products, helping to keep the tissue healthy. Second, and perhaps more importantly, true extra virgin olive oil is rich in powerful antioxidants called polyphenols. One of these, called oleocanthal, has been shown to have anti-inflammatory properties that work in a similar way to ibuprofen, but gently and naturally. It helps to cool down that chronic low-grade inflammation we talked about earlier, which is a key driver of both BPH and other age-related diseases. By making this your default fat, you are constantly giving your body a tool to fight inflammation at every single meal. The proof is overwhelming and comes from observing entire populations. The Mediterranean diet, where extra virgin olive oil is the principal fat, is consistently linked with lower rates of heart disease, certain cancers, and better cognitive function in old age. Specifically regarding the prostate, a study published in the International Journal of Cancer found that higher adherence to a Mediterranean-style diet, rich in olive oil, was associated with a lower risk of aggressive prostate cancer. It's not just one food, but the foundation of a lifestyle that protects the body from the cellular level up. By replacing unhealthy fats like vegetable oils, margarine, or excessive butter with extra virgin olive oil, you are fundamentally shifting your body from a pro-inflammatory state to an anti-inflammatory one. Integrating this into your life is both easy and enjoyable. The goal is to make it your go-to fat. Use it to make your salad dressings instead of buying bottled ones. Drizzle it over steamed vegetables, roasted chicken, or a piece of fish. Use it for low and medium heat sautéing. Dip whole grain bread in it instead of using butter. Aim for about 1 to 2 tablespoons per day. It's important to choose high-quality extra virgin olive oil, as this type is the least processed and contains the highest concentration of beneficial polyphenols. It should smell fresh and fruity, and often has a slightly peppery or bitter finish at the back of your throat. That's the oleocanthal, and it's a sign of a high-quality oil. So my friends, today we talked about more than just a list of foods. We talked about how you can use small, wise, and delicious steps to reclaim the deep, restorative sleep that you truly deserve. It's about taking back control from those frustrating nightly interruptions and giving your body the support it needs to feel strong and energized. I'm not asking you to change your whole life overnight. That's not realistic. Just pick the one food from this list that resonated with you the most, the one that seemed easiest or most appealing to you, and just try it. Incorporate it into your life for 1 week and just observe. Pay attention to how you feel. Small, consistent steps are what lead to profound, lasting change. Which one will you try first? The pistachios? The olive oil? Let me know your choice in the comments. I read every single one. And if this video gave you a sense of hope or a feeling of empowerment, just type the word hope in the comments below. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so we can continue this health journey together and you won't miss our next video. Take care, may your nights be peaceful and your mornings bright.